Welcome to Piano Worship Movement here on Inspirational Eby. My name is Ebuka again. Inspirational Eby is where you get piano instrumentals that cover worship, hymnals, and other spiritual songs for the edification of our souls, and also lessons that will help improve your Christian piano music. Right? So today on Piano Worship Movement, I will be showing you the major chords and extensions that I use for my music, right? And particularly the voicings that I use. So I'll be showing you the major 9 and the major 13 chords, right? So let's jump right into it. Now, we're going to start with building the major 9 chord, right? How do we build the major 9 chord on the piano? So I'm going to be showing you that, right? So the major 9, I'm on the key of C, right? The key of C. So we want to build the C major triad. The C major triad, right? So we start with the roots. So we have the roots, the major third, and the perfect fifth. The roots, major third, perfect fifth. These are the intervals that make up the major triad. Or you can use the number system, right? We just have the 1, the 3, and the 5. So the number system related to the C major scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, right? So we have the 1, the 3, and the 5. This is the major triad, the C major triad. Now we go on adding that 7th. That is the major 7th, right? The major 7th. So which is the 7th degree of the C major scale, right? The 7. So 1, 3, 5, 7. This is the C major 7. We go ahead adding the 9, right? That is the 9 there, right? So this is the C major 9 chord. The C major 9 chord. Look at that 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? The C major 9. How about the C major 13, right? So the C major 13 will just add the 13th degree of the C major scale. So this is the 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. So this is the C major 13 chord. This is the C major 9, the C major 13 chord, right? This is it. Now, next up is to play the chords. How do I play the chords? How do I play the C major 9 and C major 13 chords? So I'm going to show you a number of ways that I play these chords by default, right? Generally, unconsciously when I'm playing music, these are the voicings that I use, right? If I'm going to be using any other one, I'm going to be deliberately doing so. But by default, these are the arrangements that I use. So let me show you. First of all, our left hand. What do I play on my left hand? For the left hand, I just play the simple power chord, which is the octave with the 5th. Octave with the 5th. Are you seeing it? The C power chord. That is the C octave with the 5th. Then on my right hand, what do I do? I go to the 5th degree of the C, which is where I am, C. The C, right? We want to build the C major 9. So I go to the 5th degree of C and then build a major triad, which is G, right? This is G, the 5th degree. So I build the G major triad. The G major triad on the right, which is the 5th degree. Now, I'm combining the two sounds together. I'm combining the two. That, can you hear? Now let's look at the notes once again. We have the roots. Remember, the C major 9 will have the root, the major third, the perfect 5th, the major 7th, and that major 9th, right? So we have the roots, the perfect 5th, the major 7th, the major 9, that 9 there. But one note is missing, which is the third, the major third. The major third is missing. This is it, right? So where do I put it? I put it at the top. So this is one way I play my C major 9, or rather my major 9 chord, with that third at the top. Right? The third at the top. So look at the fingering I'm using. This 4. The thumb, index, middle, and ring. So also with the 4 chord, because we play this on our 1 and on our 4, right? So we go to 4, which is F, and do exactly the same thing. All that we have just done now, just apply it to F. The same thing. So let's go. The roots. This is that 5th degree of F, right? So at the 5th degree, we build the major triad, which is the C major triad. So we combine it with the power chord, the F power chord. Are you seeing it? And then we'll add that third to the top. That is the F major 9. The F major 9, right? With the root, with the third at the top. That is it. Ta-na, ta-ta-na. Ta-na, ta-na, ta-ta. Another way I play the major 9th is by making, adding the 5th to the top. I will add the 5th to the top. So that is the 5th, right? Remember, that is the C major 9. That is the perfect 5th. So I want to add it to the top. So all I do is just play that pinky there. See? So it now stretches the chord. Right? So it's like an octave, isn't it? Octave with the 5th at the top. Also, I can decide to just omit this one and just play this, but with a different fingering now. See? This one is playing the thumb, index, middle, and pinky. So I can either do this or do this, but with the 5th at the top. So also with the F. So I can add that 5th at the top. Right? I'm adding the 5th at the top. I can also decide to omit this one, just as I did for C. Same, the fingering change like that of C. See? So this or this. Right? Ta-na, ta, ta-na. Ana, ta-na, ta. See? So most of the times when I just play the roots with the perfect 5th, I definitely will be using this particular one here. See? Because this is already occupied. Right? But when I'm playing octave, I can decide to just make it full. You see it? All with the 5th at the top, right? I move on to another way I play the major 9. This one having the root at the top, the roots. So the C major 9, I want C now to be at the top. So how do I play it? The C major 9 also. Notice my left hand has, had a little change. Before now it was the power chord, now I'm playing this. So the thumb now plays the 7th. Why? Because I have omitted it from the right hand. So the left hand now plays it. Right, so this is the major 9, major 3rd, perfect 5th, and the roots. The C major 9. So also with the F. Right? I say the major 7 here. Ta-na-na, ta-na, 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 ta-na. See? Another way I play the major 9th is having the 7th at the top. So I want the 7th to be at the top, right? So the 7th, this is the 7th, right? The 7th, I want the 7th to be at the top. So how do I play it? This is how I play it. The C major 9 chord, the C major 9. Are you seeing it? Now the 7th is at the top. So my left hand, since the right hand is now playing the 7th, my left hand can decide to either play it or omit it, right? Whatever you want. So you can see the right hand is playing the 9th, the 3rd, perfect 5th, and that 7th. Same with D, F. That's it. See, that's 7th. Ta-na-na, ta-na. Oh, na, ta-na, ta-na. Ta-na-na, ta-na. Woo! Wow. Beautiful sound, right? So we move on now to the major 13, right? How do I play the major 13 chord? So most of the times I use the major 9, but some of the times I chip in that major 13. So how do I play it? So I go back to that major 9th having the 7th at the top and just fix that 13 there. That is the 13, remember? So I just fix it. That is the C major 13. You can see I'm playing it. That's all, right? So I might decide to put the 7th here and a 1 since it's already here. So also with the F, right? See how beefy this sound is becoming, right? Finally, I can just decide to skip this 9th, omit the 9th, and just play the C major 13 without the 9th. Right? There's a difference. So, depends on what you actually want to hear at that point in time. So also with the F. That's it. Right? That's it. My major 9 and my major 13 chords. So I'm going to play what I played at the intro, just to show you how I use these chords, how I interchange between them, right? See, I'm already using this. Remember, having the third at the top, the major ninth with the third at the top. See? Oh, I've just used this one. Right? The major ninth with the root at the top. So it's based on the melody of the song. You can see. See? So based on that melody, I interchange between the different voicings and the different arrangement, right? See? The third at the top. So I know I'm using other chords in playing the song. Of course, it's a song. You cannot just use only the 1 and the 4 in playing it. So, but I'm just focusing on the 1 and the 4. That is that major chord I use on the 1 and the 4 in this lesson. In subsequent lessons in this series, I'm going to be showing you other chords, right? So just let's focus on the major chord that we are on, right? See now? The major 13 there without the 9th. You can see it having that 7th at the top. You can see that major 9th with the 7 at the top. So, if you're yet to start playing the piano, or you're a beginner but you're finding it difficult to keep up with learning, I have a Telegram group where I help people start and get better at the piano. So the link will be in the comment section and also in the description. So just hover to that place and start playing this beautiful instrument, playing this beautiful music, right? So if you like this content and you want to get more and also be updated of new uploads, just subscribe to the YouTube channel and also follow us on other social media handles, all at Inspirational Eby, right? So the links will be in the comment section and also in the description. So till I come your way again, this is Inspirational Eby, edifying the soul.